Hello, beautiful people. Future me. Welcome to another another thing we are doing regularly, more or less now. So we'll just get into it. It was kind of quick. 10%. Oh well. Lesson finished. Alright, so I'll choose another one. Lessons. I think I was doing this. Not entirely sure. That is my guess. Oh no 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 no! Oh well. Data, state. Cool. Well, I did something and I have a few seconds left. 10%. Oh well. It felt good. So there's that. So we'll continue, and this guy. I have 9 examples in here for me to go to, and we have a JSON stringify, promise resolve, and then JSON parse. So we will have an object. It will be fulfilled 5. That's not it. How come it is not it? Fulfilled 5. I have the JSON stringify that object. The object is this guy, so it will be just in quotes, and then we have parse. So it should. What the hell? That should be it. What? What is the? JSON stringify returns just empty object. Shall we? Come on, 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 come on. Hurry up. Okay, so we have console, that's good. Let me type in it. God damn it. Paste. Go. And it's empty. And if I have a promise resolve 5. Uh, okay, okay, it is what it is. What do we have now? Const array before promise resolve some value that we have then after, so it will be before after before after, and then that will return the array, so it will be then 1, then 2, almost, but there's example returns promise. Oh fuck, okay, thank you. Fulfilled, like so, crap. Promise resolve, name, object assign, oh, so this will be the, what do you think? It kind of doesn't read it for some reason, I forgot why. So, get the user ID. I have a user 1, user 2, get user, then, okay, so it will be fulfilled And here we will have an array, and it will be user1, right? And user2. Yeah, close the array, close the object. After some time. So that was correct. Now we have get user ID, and this is the same thing, but it will be much faster. So I will get user1, user2. Oh, I always forget about this. Promise resolve, and we will have a fulfilled undefined modify this code to ensure that after only pushed into the array, after that then, before then after. So it will be, so after will be, okay, so we will do this, then, and it will take this, and then I take this and I'll push it in here, and we return uh, just this, and close that. Fulfilled undefined. Okay, I need to return that. Return return array. There we go. Promise resolve 5, then function and do nothing. Okay, so we will get undefined, right? Fulfilled undefined, I think. Yes. Your array, promise resolve, it worked, then message, array push message, and we're printing out the array, so it will be, it worked. Oh. Oh, it should be like that. We are pushing the message, but we are not waiting for anything to happen to the console. Okay, so it will be an empty array. We finished the review. Promise all. We've seen promise that all, but only briefly. It takes an array of promises, collects all of their values into an array, and returns a promise fulfilled with that array up. So promise all, and we put in a array with promises. So first we have a promise resolve 1, okay, so that's the one. Then we have the second. Then we have a third, which is promise resolve 2. Then we add 1. And then we have another one, and that is new promise resolve. And after 500 milliseconds, we will return for 1, 2, 3, 4. question is waiting for the promises one by one so that each has to wait for the previous to finish? No. Do they all run at the same time? Yes. To find out, we create two promises that each takes 500 milliseconds. They run both with promise that all. If the whole process takes about 500 milliseconds, we know that they run simultaneously. If 1000, it does not. So it should be around 500 milliseconds. Well, it's definitely not 1000, which would be it's faster and faster. Go faster! Go oh, slow down. We've confirmed. Yeah. Here's code problem for you. Use promise at all to create a promise. It should contain two element array with the fulfilled values from promise 1 and promise 2. Sure. So this promise 1, promise 2. And let me see. The first one is resolved and the second one will resolve too, so that should be okay. If none of the promises reject, promise that all immediately rejects with its rejection. If one of the promise rejects, okay, so so we will get. Do we still get an array, or we just get? No. We normally get fulfilled and then the array, but now we got the reason. Yeah, so it will be rejected. Oh no, sure. What if one promise rejects after a delay, but the other succeeds instantly? Yeah, so this will be reject resolve. The first one resolves, fulfills, and the second one rejects after some time. So we will have rejected, and it will be error. Oh, oh no, no. What if multiple promises reject? In that case, the first one to reject wins. First one in time, sure. So second one it is. So it will be rejected. Okay, I should read it more. I have promised all. Here's the first one. First element of the array, second element of the array. This promise. After some set timeout, we call the reject with the value. Okay, rejected, and it will be error, and it will say the first rejection in time wins. Here we go. The entire promise.all rejects as soon as any one of the underlying promises reject. That makes sense. If we are waiting on 100 promises and one goes wrong, we usually don't want to wait for the other 99 to finish. Let's take one last look at the idea of promises running at the same time. JavaScript runtimes only run one piece of code at a time. Two different functions can never be actually executed simultaneously. Then how does promise.all work at all? Suppose that we are making multiple HTTP requests with the browser's fetch function, which returns a promise each time it's called. We call fetch multiple times, then use promise.all. As we saw above, the promises will run concurrently, so we only have to wait for the slowest of them. Here's a portion of the implementation of fetch with many details here. So fetch, return a new promise. Oh, there's a promise. Function, resolve, load. We do resolve, and we create new response. We create a new promise. Yeah, and then we create another thing. We set the XML HTTP request. It's unknown, but it will be a callback function that calls our promises. Resolve. That's all. Now it's the browser's job to make an HTTP request and call our load callback. Fulfill, which calls resolve. And he's not using lambda in here, he's using function. Anonymous. Newly resolved promise calls any then colleagues that are waiting for it. Sure, like a promise that that might be waiting for this fetch and several others. This promise call any then colleagues that are waiting for them and so on. Callbacks calling callbacks until the JavaScript run has nothing to do again and the CPU goes idle. So that's the truth about JavaScript. Everything is callbacks. Everything is callbacks. Okay. JavaScript code is callbacks, promises all callbacks. Older asynchronous APIs like nodes, file, and network libraries are callbacks. The JavaScript libraries that we had to use are callbacks, and the browser's built-in APIs are callbacks. Everything is callbacks. Finish. Everything is okay. I don't have any reviews here. SQL. Alright. We do some review on SQL, why not? Why not? SQL injection, oh yeah, that's the one I fuck up mostly. To find all constants. 3 examples. Write joint query to find all cats that are owned by a person with name of Amir. Sure. Select cats dot name as cat. People dot name as person. From people join cats on people people.id equals to cats dot owner id where people dot name equals Mir. Go. Yay! Here's the SQL attack, which I have to do. So first, I will close this parent, right? So the banana. Then I will do my injection. So I will say update. Now I say the name of the users, name of the table. Users set admin, I think it was, equals to 1, and the condition will be where where email equals, and this one will be in the quotes too. So we will say attacker at example.com, like so. And now we want to comment the rest of it, and we want end and the string. So double quotes, and we will run it, and success. All right, select from join on query that get the list of all cats and people. Remember, select people as name, blah 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 blah. Okay, so we will select cats dot name as cat, people dot name as person, from people join cats on people.id equals cats.owner id. That will be it. Here we go. Who's good? Me. Great. Okay, we will look at the courses. Pause the timer. Pause the timer. I want to finish the review. Well, the TypeScript review might be longer, so I may not be able to finish it. Maybe. Okay, maybe I'll just let it run. And the next thing which I will do will be on a TypeScript in the one called example. Okay, that one I can manage. Continue. That's the assert string, yeah, which I fucked up multiple times. So input unknown, and output will be asserts. Input is string, and in the body we will have if type of input is not string, then we will throw an exception, throw new exception, and here will be some reason as an exception or error. That was error, I think, in here. Error. Cool. And this shows that we are over the time limit, which means we are done. Done is better than perfect, and I will see you next time.